Hello students, good morning. Hope you are all doing well now. You are getting enough study materials for the same. Okay, in the previous class we have revised that poem, The Road Not Taken. Have you all got it? Did you understand? Yes? Okay. What was the message conveyed through the poem? Did you remember the message? Yes, that is it was really a meaningful poem. Yes, that is when we choose our path, we should be very careful. Once we choose anything, it should not be changed. So our choice should be the best one, because we should know that once we choose, that cannot be changed. So we had completed the poem, and today we are going to discuss the question answers, and I'll ask you some other questions, separate questions apart from the notebook. First of all, let us discuss the NCERT questions. Right? Are you ready for the same? Right. Okay. Question number 1. Where does the traveler find himself? What problem does he face? Yes, the traveler means here the poet. That is, where does he find himself? That means he finds himself at a place where two roads diverged in different directions, or we can also say that two roads moved in different directions. Yes. What problem does he face there? Tell me what problem? Yes. He stands here for quite long time as he was unable to decide which road he should take, because in front of him how many roads were there? Two roads were there. So he was unable to decide which road he should take. So it was difficult. It was really very difficult problem for the poet to reach a decision. He was unable to take a decision, so he stood there for a long time. Right? The next question, that means some phrases are given below, and we have to discuss the meaning of the phrases which is given in the textbook. Right? Yes. First of all, the very first one, that is the phrase is a yellow wood. That is, what is the meaning of the phrase the yellow wood? Do you know the answer? Yes, it means it was the poet was in the forest. It means it was during the autumn season, right? It was during the autumn season. The next phrase is, it was grassy and wanted wear. What is the meaning of the phrase? So you know the phrase, it was grassy. What is it here? It here means the road, right? It was grassy and wanted wear. That is, what is that? Yes, the phrase means that the grass had grown on it and wanted the people to walk upon it. Yes, I repeat once again. The phrase means that the grass had grown on it and wanted the people to walk upon it, right? The third phrase, that is the passing there. Yes, what is the meaning of the passing there? What is the meaning of the passing there? You know? Yes, passing there means walking on the road. Walking on the road. That is the meaning. Walking on the road. Next one is leaves No step had trodden black. Yes, it means no one walked over the leaves. Trodden black means when we walk on the leaves, it yes, when we it turn into black color. So that is there. So that means no steps had trodden black in the sense that no one had walked over the leaves. No one had walked over the leaves. The next phrase is how ways leads to way. Yes, how way leads on to way. What is the meaning of this phrase? Yes, do you know? Okay, I tell you. It means that this is how one road leads to another road. How one road leads to another road. So that is the meaning. That means suppose if he chose the one road, again he move forward. So again he may find one or two roads or three roads in front of him. He has to choose one. So in the same way, how one road leads to another road. Yes. Next thing is question number 3. Is there any difference between two roads as the poet describes in them? And the one question it is written here, that is in stanza 2 and 3. Just see the stanza, that is there any difference between two roads as the poet describes them? In stanza 2 and 3, did you find anything? Yes, in stanza 2 and 3 there is no difference between the two roads. Okay, in the stanza 2 and 3 there is no difference between the two roads because both were looking same, both were grassy. Yes, the next one, in the last two lines of the poem, what did you find the last two lines of the poem? That is, in the last two lines of the poem there is a clear hint that the poet says he took the road less traveled by. That means he thinks that his choice of his has made all the difference of his life. I repeat once again, he took the road less traveled by. In the last stanza he says, that means he thinks that his choice of his has made all the difference in his life. Yes. Now, next question. What do you think the last two lines of the poem? Looking back, does the poet regret his choice to make? How will you make the choice? For what reason? Yes, obviously, the last two stanza we are describing about, that is a theme. We can say the theme of the poem, right? So tell you the answer. The last two lines describe the theme of the poem. Surely it is a theme of the poem. The lines conveys the meaning that the poet chose the road less traveled by. Right? That is, the line conveys the meaning the poet chose the road less traveled by. Yes, yet he thinks of the other road. Already he has chosen the less traveled road. At the same time, he was thinking about the first road. He realizes that there is hardly any difference between the two roads that might have made all the differences in his life. That means the last stanza he regrets about his choice. According to him, that might have made a difference in his life. This is to be told. So the next question, that is the question number yes, next B part, the next question. Have you ever had made a different choice? Do you think um, we'll have difficult choice to make? So how will you make the choice and for what reason? So this is asked to you. That is, you have to answer yourself about have you ever made a different choice or difficult choice or something. It may be sometimes it may happens in our life. Yes, isn't it? Yes. Even later on we may regret. Suppose when we choose something, your parents may deny, but don't use it, don't choose it. But you may insist that you have to use this, and afterwards you may regret. This may also happen sometimes. So I'll tell you the answer. I conclude the answer. That is human life that is full of problems and difficulties. Surely, okay, there are many occasions when people have to make a choice to achieve their goal, but the choice often becomes difficult, right? Then the point two, that mean you have, this is not a point, that is you have to, you too have to face this kind of situations in your life. So you may have to write that situation in your own words. Obviously, human beings, their life is full of problems and difficulties. Sometimes, many of the times, it may be difficult to find or solve the problem. So, in this way, it may be difficult. In this way, you might also have a face some of the difficult time. So that write in your own word. So, and the next question is, after you have made a choice, you always think about what might have been, or do you accept the reality? This is also not book related, but at the same time you have to write yourself. Um, Even according to the poem, you may think that the poem road not taken itself is a great difficulty in making a choice of life. Okay, so in this the poet faces two roads in a jungle, that is in a forest, going on two different destinations. Obviously, we had already seen that he cannot even travel on both the roads. So he had to make a choice between the two options. In front of him, there were two options. He had to make, yes, two options were in front of him. He has to choose one. So he thought for long time and stood there for long time. Okay, and so in this way, only the future reveals whether the decision taken by a person is right or wrong. This is true. So whenever we choose a choice, the result may not be in front of us very soon. That is the future. The future may tell that whether the decision you had taken is right or wrong. Yes. The same way, the fact is that decisions have to be made in life. So we cannot even come back to regret the decision. Once a decision is taken, that is the final decision. So even we cannot even come back to change the decision, because it may be too late to change the decision. So we can only look back and regret about our decision, just like the poet does now. We should remember that the decision once taken cannot be changed. So accordingly, we have to think about a decision very properly and do it. Now I discuss some of the extra questions, and you may also write these extra questions in the notebook. Question number one. Question number one. What was the condition of the two roads? Okay, in the poem we have discussed two roads. So let us discuss what was the condition of the two roads. Yes, anybody? Do you recall? Yes. Yes. When we write the questions now, these are the 2 marks questions, and you have to write between 30 to 40 words. I tell you after the discussion of the extra questions, I'll tell you the format of the question paper to the weightage of each section. Okay, first let us discuss the extra questions. Okay, so when we write, we have to write on the base. The poet was traveling alone. He reached a point where the two roads forked into two. Both the roads looked fair. They were covered with leaves. They had not been used by the travelers. This was about the two roads. And I'll just tell you once again. And the poet was traveling alone. He reached a point where the two roads forked into two, but the roads looked very fair. They were covered with leaves. They had not been used by the travelers. Yes. Second question I want to ask you, was the poet's choice difficult? Was the poet's choice difficult? Let me know. Who can say this answer? Yes, was it difficult? Yes, it was difficult to make a choice between the two roads, because in front of him two roads were there. So this time it was very difficult to him to make a decision. Finally, he selected the road. Which road he selected? Which was less traveled by. So it made all the difference in his life. Got it? So it was difficult to make a choice between the two roads. Finally, he selected the road which was less traveled by. It made all the differences in his life. Yes. The next question I would like to ask you, did he regret his choice? Why or why not? Did he regret his choice? Why or why not? Obviously, because it says in the last stanza. The last stanza, one line is there, no? The poet says with a sigh. That means the regret. So the question is, did he regret his choice? Why or why not? Yes, he regretted his choice. Yes, as the left outer road seemed to be equally less traveled. In fact, he wanted to take both the roads, but he was the only one traveler. He could not take both the roads at the same time. So he would express his regret with a sigh. He wondered that would have happened if he had chosen the left out road. He was just thinking that what would have happened if he had used the first road. That is why he was regretting about it. So, one last question. Which road does the speaker choose? Why? Which road does he choose? Yes, the speaker chooses the less frequented road. That means less traveled road, less frequented road. He chooses this road because it seems to be more grassy and less traveled, less frequented. Okay, so these are some of the extra questions. So you have to write these questions also. Apart from NCERT questions, these questions also you have to write in your notebook, right? Okay, now as I told you, I will tell you the weightage of your subject English in the examination. So you should know that which part having how many marks. So the total marks, the total weightage, that is of 80 marks. As I told you, reading section is here. Reading skill, that is of 20 marks. I will elaborate you after this. I will elaborate you in reading skill how many passages and what type of questions will be coming. I will elaborate you. First you listen to me. First of all, section A, that is of reading skills, 20 marks. Section B, writing skills and grammar. So section B contains writing skills and grammar both. That carries 30 marks. Okay. Section C, literature. Literature, as I told you, there are two books, and these two books, literature, that is supplementary book and literature textbook, and these carry 30 marks. So in this way, 80 marks. At the same time, even this annual examination also, it carry 80 marks, and 20 marks will be internal assessment. And internal assessment in the sense that in the school itself we conduct the ASL. That is a new thing for you, assessment of speaking and listening skill. So some other day I will explain you about assessment of speaking and listening skill. So first of all, come back to section A, reading. As I told you, the reading skill, it contains 20 marks, and these 20 marks, how the 20 marks are being divided, that I tell you. First of all, the first passage, that is a factual passage, it's a 300 to 350 words, which carry 8 objective type questions including multiple choice questions. Okay, first 8 questions including multiple choice questions, that is 8 marks. 8 questions, 8 marks. So second passage, that is a discursive passage, is it's of 350 to 400 words with 4 short answers, 2 questions to test your inference, evaluation and analysis, and 4 objective type questions including multiple choice questions. At the same time, some questions are there to check your vocabulary. How to check the vocabulary? To give the word meanings or antonyms or synonyms or something. That is 12 marks. In this way, 2 passages in reading section, section A, 12 marks passage and 8 marks passage, total 20 marks. Now we come to the second section, that is section B, writing skills and grammar. Writing skills and grammar carries 30 marks. So I tell you this 30 marks, how the 30 marks will be divided. So first of all, the question number 3, writing skills start with question number 3. It may be a descriptive passage, or it may be an informal letter or descriptive passage about a person or place or event, or a diary entry. It is about 150 to 200 words. It is based on either visual or verbal clues. Visual or verbal clues. What is visual or verbal? Visual means you may get a picture. Okay, verbal means the questions already which we use. That is of 10 marks. Question number 4, that is a story based question. Outline story clues That is, you have to write this 150 to 200 words story. That is for 10 marks. You will get the clues to write the story, right? And the question number 1 also, that is a diary entry or letter or this description, that is also 150 to 200 words. Story 150 to 200 words, the same. These two things are coming in the writing section. You need to practice a lot for the same. Then grammar section include many things. First of all, you have to study the basic things of grammar. Then I tell you those basic things when you learn, when you revise, which forms the grammar section will be coming. You have to revise tenses, modals, passive voice, subject verb agreement, reported speech, clauses, determiners and prepositions. And these basic you have to study. At the same time, the grammar will be coming in different forms. The question number 1 from the grammar, that is of either addition passage, editing passage, a omission passage, a fill in the blanks with or without a gap. In this way, four gaps are there. You have to fill up. That is of 4 marks. The next question is of dialogue writing completion. You are reporting dialogue on a given clue. Clue will be given. You have to write. You have to fill up. That is reported in the form of reported speech. That is in the form of conversation or something. This is about grammar. Now we come to the literature. Literature, as I told you, there are 2 books, and these two books questions will be coming together. That is beehive and moment. Questions will be coming. There are internal choice for every question. So first of all, from the literature, extract will be coming. For the reference to the context questions, 2 extracts will be coming. You have to attend 1, and these questions are based on interpretation. It carries 4 marks. Next question, you will be getting short questions, short type answer questions. As I told you, short answer you have to write between 30 to 40 words. These short type questions you will be getting together. You have to attend 5 questions. You have to see from the beehive. You will be getting three questions out of 4 you have to attend, and 2 questions out of 3 from moments. So total you will be getting choice. So in this way, total 5 questions you have to attend. That is 5 twos are 10 marks you will be getting, right? And the word limit of these questions are 30 to 40 words. Then next one is question number long question from beehive. 2 long questions will be coming, and you have to attend only 1 from beehive. 100 to 150 words limit, and these questions are based on your creativity, imagination or extrapolation beyond the textbook, right? So this may be based on your situation from the plot of the test. So next question, next question is also long question. That question is from the supplementary book Moments. There are 2 questions. So these two there are 2 questions. You have to attend 1, and both the long questions carry 8 marks. The word limit of both the questions are 100 to 150 words, right? So it may be based on the character sketch. It may be based on the theme or plot involving interpretation. So these are the marking scheme what I told you about the question papers. Got it clearly? So where to work hard, how to work hard. So this is a section wise weightage for your examination. So keep it in your mind, all these things keep it in your mind and work accordingly, right? So make the notebook, maintain the answers in the notebook. Any query you may just WhatsApp me on my number or in group also. Thank you children, have a nice day.